People, welcome to the Politricks Watch. This is Sir P. Today, we're going to talk about argument we go on social media. Argument we go on mostly a Twitter me really see most side one. This argument start from some pictures and some videos that did go around. Long time no them go around, but it's the rafting man them in the air, man. Long time now we have seen the rafting videos them go around with the man them in the water, rub on all kind of things man the woman them body. And them a rub some place where, let's just say very intimate. Them a rub down the leg, them a rub down the bumper, them a rub inside of the thighs, and all them things. I mean, if you don't know what you're watching, you might think so at the start to and blues you watch, but the rafting man. But things take a spooky turn lately. As usual, anytime something involves man and woman and any kind of gas broke out, what we usually see is that somehow all the fault end up on the man. Even if the woman say, yeah man, that good, even if the woman say, no, do it. Apparently, we're living in an age where you can remove consent after the fact. Yes. Spooky times we're living, you can remove consent after the fact. Me think say consent was before. It was like, can I touch your left bumper? Woman says yes. That's consent. So, but left bumper cheek get touched. That's how me think it worked, but apparently how it work now is, can I do this? And says yes. But then 6 months down the line when time she got on Hindu or Buddhist or whatever, she can then go back on Twitter and say, oh, remember 6 months ago when time me did say yes, well, me never mean it. It was the dopey in me I say yes, it wasn't really me. So let me take back my consent from 6 months ago. That man is now a rapable and a perv. People are try turn the Rafter guy in the raper guy. That was the argument on Twitter. These men are pervs and the man do this and somebody needs to do something about this. Even some usernames will claim say them go hire man and the man them do this to them and 2 years later our stance is clear over here when it comes down to assault. I must say I'm on record stating, even if a woman is the biggest needle eye dasher in the world, if she no want dash it to you, and you go see she dash it to 100,000 more man, and two you no get none, you feel so well, cause them get it, if you get it, even that right there so, no give you no pass. You no get no pass. Right? If a woman no want to touch her, leave her alone. Right? We're very straightforward when it comes on to them things. We never joke with them things. But at the same time, we're not going to sit back and watch people dodge all accountability and try to make ordinary men sound like some kind of monster and beast. Let's get something straight. While the videos of the Rafter guy are rubbed down certain place is definitely what I would consider risky. It's on the edge of blues. It's right on wherever you draw the line for blues, it's right on the edge of it. However, anybody who's ever done those rafting trips can tell you say, the little short video clip them where you see, don't tell the full picture. Them Rafter man they now just pull up on woman and say, hey girl, lie down, and start rubbing and start push their hand between foot and all kind of stuff. Common sense alone will tell us that if I saw it work, that the industry would have to shut down a long time. Because a tourist them might do this too. And if they did a hold down how much tourists on raft and a force up their hand in some place where they hand nothing go. You know how the Jamaican government and the Jamaican tourist board feel about them precious golden goose. And if them precious golden goose was being attacked on raft by Rafter guy, there would be no more Rafter guy. Matter of fact, all the water them will dry up. the government would have suck up all the water. We don't know what kind of machine them they use, but them like empty that the river there. Before they make one next tourist get violated like that. If you go on those rafts, you will see that the woman them give the rafter man them consent. When you see the video of the woman them are lying and get massage, you ever seen a video with no woman look like she under distress? Most of the one them me see, woman actually have skin off them teeth. And let me say this, guy, cause me see how some look Yankee socks and dopey butt, Yankee socks and girl clown in the comments. Yeah, those Jamaican men down there be harassing the women and touching the women. And guy, understand this. Your Yankee socks on this, fly, go Iron Man, go make man rub her down. I understand it's traumatizing for you because where you come from, the same Yankee socks on instead of say you can't touch her there so because she a Hindu, Buddhist and Muslim in one. She's so sanctified you can't touch her upon her kneecap. And the next thing you go see, Rafter guy have him hand between her thighs and rub down all kind of place, all kind of mud and sitting and rub on. So now the simp chip in your head activate, the girl clown chip in your head activate and say, hold on, let me now turn my anger, not to the woman where I deny me, but to the man where I get what me want. Guy, are your sister in them? Or you think the movie Stella get her groove back, come boat guy? American, British, Yankee, German, Russian, Ukrainian, Frenchian, all kind of Ian, understand this. A fool woman them run go Jamaica, but make man do all kind of things to them, you know. Is your precious, so-called sanctified woman run go Iron Man and give the man then consent if you do what they do upon them raft there. We are talking about the raft them now. We're not talking about one man a draw woman on bush, we're talking about the raft them. These raft trips happen right on the water in front of how much people are laughing and skinning of teeth and drinking of juice and all kind of things are going, guy. As me say, tour rafting risky, won't even carry picnic on them trip there, cause some things they see, they right on the edge of blues. Matter of fact, one video they come out one time with one woman on a raft. Gone over the edge. Look like I don't know if I want scandal bag. I want bag juice bag or I want suck bag the man I use for protection. But guy, a fool no woman them run go Iron Man go make the man them do them thing there. Rafter guy now hold long on the woman, bro. The way I wanna make it sound on Twitter is that these men are some kind of monstrous pervs going around. Be careful. Be careful. Because you cannot accept the fact that your precious co-worker, the one that can barely speak, you cannot accept the fact that your precious church sister, you cannot accept the fact that your precious auntie who can barely open her mouth, lie down on bamboo and have man and rub right side her knee glide. So now you start to the mental gymnastics where she must be under some kind of threat. Somebody must have one gun to her head. Nobody not a gun to her head, guy. If Rafter man them did a hold on, woman, and do this thing to them, there will be no more Rafter man. Everything when you see, consent off you go on. Otherwise, that the guy they can't go on one more raft. If you think the other Rafter guy them are gonna make one Rafter guy come out and mash up them thing, them a broke him up before tourist board even reach him. This argument on Twitter with the Jamaican Rafter guys and turning the man them into complete pervs and monsters is another example of how, as me say, consent can be removed after the fact. Because just like how we know for a fact that enough British, French, Yankee, Canadian, German, Russian, Yugoslavian, Uzbekistanian, who are all prim and proper in them country, when them book that ticket and that plane lands at the Donald Sangster Airport, because I normally mobile then go first. When that the plane they land And them a check out. They don't just check out with them passport and check out with them bags. Them also check out them morals and them principles. So them left that behind. When them reach at the hotel, them put that in the hotel room in one safe and them say, right now, we're going to lock up this in one safe and it's time to have fun. Things they wouldn't normally do in them home country, them do in the Ironman. And that includes skin out for one raft and make man rub more than all kind of sitting on who knows what else all over them body. And so my woman they look good too, you know. So my woman they look good. But don't be upset with the Rafter guy because you try wife up one girl with you sip on the raft. And when you try rest your little finger upon her kneecap, she said, I don't like when men touch me. And then you go see the video on her upon the raft. And now you tell yourself, so well, I must force and threat and violence him use. No, guy. She was on vacation and she let down her ear and she let down all it more things too. She was on vacation, she let down her ear, she opened up in more ways than one. I understand that we know men are monsters and you know, in every situation the man is the monster and the evil. I understand all of that. But members of people's livelihood are not evil. Legit livelihood. We're not talking about chopping the line. We're not talking about a downer. We're talking about legit livelihood. Now, it's a job that most men envy. Can you imagine getting paid for rub down some tickers? Can you imagine getting paid? If you never burn out Rafter guy, see, me bad mind Rafter guy. Because Rafter guy have the best job in the world. Imagine being paid for rub down bumper. Imagine being paid for rub down inside a woman. A woman actually says, see some money here. See this here. Rub down my body. Sistering. Most money do that for free. I wouldn't even be surprised if not for them Rafter guy that work for free, you know. Because all some of them the woman they look, she could have offer him money for him services and him say, you must be mad, I free me I do this. It has to be studied. But I know your foreign eyes might be confused to see one woman like them put on bamboo. Or a man and a rub between her foot and all kind of stuff. But the woman them into it. If they were not into it, one complaint and it done. One complaint. But here's the thing. This is happening in public. Dozens and dozens of witnesses. Show me the video of the woman that ball out and a scream out, Lord have mercy, don't touch me in the mud. And then when they show me that video, they say, alright, the Rafter guy they forget burn out. I want to have a squaddy, go on with him. But that's not what I'm seeing. That's not what I'm seeing. And the few comments and boy, 6 months ago I was there and then now I realized that I was being manipulated. Nobody never manipulated you. Lying. Nobody manipulated you. What happened was you check out your morals and principles at the hotel. You let them at the safe. And then when they fly go back and foreign, you take them back out of the safe and throw them back down your throat. And then when they reach a foreign, you start asking yourself the question, oh my God, was that me? Yes, it was you. Men who violate women should suffer serious consequences. Stop trying to turn working men who have been given consent into some kind of barbaric beast. It's vile. And it will not be accepted. Jamaican men, Jamaicans as a whole, should be called out when deserved. But that argument on Twitter making Rafter guy sound like some kind of beast. And the poor little female, look at her getting all rubbed down. The Jamaican beast he's making her do this. Nobody now make sure do nothing. No found a foreign guy, don't want to sue no woman them when telling that hire man. I don't want to see man them with them getting eagle eye too. Cause they tell you say you need 6 figures. You need to be 6'5" in a height to get an eagle eye. The yard man was shaggy the eagle eye. He's standing at an impressive 5'3" and weighing 120 pounds. And he's still a cocker up. He might cocker up against all one big mango tree. When time he done all the mango them shake off a tree. All these rules and things you tell about. You need this and need that. The Iron Man with shaggy and eagle eye. He not the money. Barely 5'4". When my gear something shall look for and she drop an Iron Man, which is short-term gratification. I guess you could say short-term cockification. It has to be studied. Patreon squad, big up on yourself, PIA, you don't know, more life. Ultra squad, stay circling. Bless.